The kids are the future, and we have to lay the groundwork. Whether it's this child that, is terminally ill, chronically ill, we have to be able to support these children and move forward and provide a standard of living that they should have, no different than what we do every single day.
The kids and their families, they're going through such a hard time in their life. One of the most devastating things you can possibly go through is having a child diagnosed with a terminal illness. So to provide some type of light or some good spot in their day just really is something very special.
The main impetus for us doing this is, or for anybody to get involved, is to help those families. They have enough on their plate, and they should not have to worry about where they're going to get the next dollar to extend their therapy, or where they're going to get their next dollar to find some way to get down to Cleveland or wherever it is they're getting their therapies.
I've always said it's that one moment in time. It's that one moment. If we can provide a shining moment for that child, whether it's 24 hours, an hour, whatever that might be, to that family, to pull away from the most devastating things they have to face in life, if we can provide that one moment in time for that child, it's the mission. It's why we do it.
We thought kids were going to come to us like, I want to meet LeBron James and sit on the 50-yard line at the Super Bowl. And we got requests that were like, I want a swing set in my backyard, and I need more therapy sessions, or I want to meet somebody at the Cavelli Center or something like that. So it was almost like a humbling thing, like that's what your dream is? Your dream is to have a swing set? Things that we think may be so little are so big to some of these children. And if you could just see the smiles on their faces and their families' faces, that's what makes it all worth it. That's what makes all the meetings worth it, all the discussions that we have, is to just see the kids smile at the end, because that's the best part of it.
It's very, very complicated having a medically complex child in so many different ways. It's very mentally and emotionally draining. She's lost trunk control and ability to voluntarily move her legs and arms. I'd seen other parents with similar children with similar diagnoses that were riding these tricycle-looking things I've never seen before. I didn't know what an adaptive bike was or that they even existed, so I was talking to her physical therapist about it at one of her PT sessions, and she mentioned the Hope Foundation. And so I just went on their website and I applied, and Tony himself actually responded really quickly. The application was easy, and insurance actually wouldn't even cover an adaptive bike. They don't consider it medically necessary. But when you have a child who can't ride a bike, it offers that sense of inclusion. It keeps them active, and it's actually a form of PT in my physical therapy, in my opinion. So it helps them.
I mean, aside from that, just her mental state, just getting outside and being able to do things, just cruise around, the driveway or something out in the sunshine. She's a completely different person than if she was stuck in the house all day. Just getting her out there, able to do something like that, is huge for us. Having foundations like this is sometimes, in some cases, the only resource for these types of adaptive equipment. I mean, they're thousands of dollars a piece, so it's very costly.
For Molly specifically, with her condition, therapy was going to be the key for her to reach the goals that we were set. So it's enabled us to put her in as much therapy, OT, PT, speech. Before the grant, she wasn't even walking. She was not mobile at all. And over the space of, 6 months to a year, she went from
about 9 months.
She went from scooting to a walker. She lasted about 3 months in the walker, and now she's a steady walker, which we never even thought we'd achieve that. When Molly was first diagnosed, the outlook was pretty bleak, and we didn't really think there was much hope in the future, but we're pretty determined parents, and she's even more determined than we are, so we were told that she wouldn't reach certain goals, and now she can walk, she can jog, she's happy, she's loved. She has a personality that we never thought she would even see. I think it helped her development speed up, which is kind of priceless for us.
To have a child that has special needs and needs the extra help and support, to have that community is just, it's irreplaceable.